of them, but he left one of them alive so that the two new players could go and slay it.
Well, that's
Oh,
nice.
and then those Dark Knights, those guys are wicked.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
the
the
Dark
Protoss,
Templar, yeah.
the
Yeah, Dark
Templar.
Templar.
Mm-hmm.
And then like you fuse them together and you build that really badass guy.
Yeah, the Archon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played that a
Hey, folks,
lot back
I
in the
wanted
day.
to.
Yes. A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of
Do
my
you?
buddies a long time ago claimed to have been like up there in the sort of like high rankings in that shit.
Hmm.
I don't have any way to dispute it, you know what I mean? So I'll just take his word for it.
Sure.
This would have been probably, God, I'm guessing the early 2000s at the latest.
All the top players now are in Korea.
No doubt.
They love that game. It's like it's huge and it's still in Korea.
Is there a new version of it now in the last few years, or is it still just the old game?
They have they came out with StarCraft 2, but that was even a long time ago now. And then they also remastered the original one, and they're for free. You can download them for free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the heck out of the storyline playing it. It was a good time.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, the campaign game was satisfying.
William sent me this thing. Did you know they had a war game on Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, CNA, right?
Yes, yeah. They on the TV show.
Yeah, they had Campaign for North Africa. The
yes,
game,
which
supposedly takes 10,000 hours to complete.
Yeah. There was some guys who were playing it at Consim
really?
last year. Well, and so the joke was, here we are 4 days into the conference, and they're like, have you done something yet? And they're like, yes, we've checked the oil supply for all of the tanks, and there's the troops have a sufficient quantity of pasta to eat, and
the pasta roll.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was funny, but I don't know that they had the guy had like a laptop with a spreadsheet where he was keeping track of all these little minutia detail kind of stuff.
I built the Vassal module for that.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Really?
It's fantastic. It is gorgeous, guys. I would recommend it. It's all SVG files, so you can scale in infinitely and never pixelates. I redid the map.
Oh, wow.
I redid the map very true to the original, you know what I mean? I didn't try to really change it. I just tried to get it.
Yeah. We should try that. It only take 10,000 hours to finish.
I played 2 scenarios in that. We played the introductory scenario, and then we played the Desert Fox with I don't know, we had 3v3, sometimes we had 4v4 depending on who showed up.
Right.
It was a good time. Spreadsheets make that game way more playable.
Cool.
There you go, Eric. You got to design some things, spreadsheets for La Bataille.
Yeah, it'd be great. And one of the cool things about CNA is that you just see a division counter. You just don't know what that is. It could be just a division counter and a couple battalions, or it could be a full division with tanks. You just don't know what it is. So the fog of war is fantastic.
That does make it sound intriguing.
Hey, folks, I came back.
Welcome back.
It's probably one of my favorite systems, all things said.
We were just talking about Campaign for North Africa, Berg's game.
Cool.
All right. Well, I think we've got everybody here who's going to be here. David Minury is traveling for the next, sounds like the better part of the month of February. So we will be missing his happy, smiling face and banter. I've got to follow up to see if he's going to join us at Gettysburg or not. But yeah, that's what's up. So it's the 2:20 turn, and it is the Allies' turn. So, Allies, are you guys ready to start rocking and rolling?
I think we're should be about ready.
Cool. We've given you enough, opportunities of places to beat up the French, so or run away from the French, whichever you choose to do.
Probably a little of both.
There you go. All right. Well, as usual, the operative question first off is, do you guys have any cavalry charges?
I do not.
Nope.
Okay. And our dear friend William Arends from Kitchener, Ontario, is piping in to send his greetings to us. So, greetings, William. He's one of our regulars there. And he is a contributor to the channel, so we're always happy to have him on board. So in David Minury's absence, how do we want to try to handle command? Who took over what? Where's your split point?
I'll move David's pieces.
Oh, that's so nice of you, Robert. That's what we call team spirit.
I'm handling from like in hair over or something like that.
Okay. All right. Well, so Brennan, should you and do stuff with Mitch, and then I'll do stuff with David and Robert, and then we'll switch, or what?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. We should do like a 8-minute, thing for the main wings, and then we should do another 8 minutes.
That's fine.
What's that going to work? Because
or do you want to split the 8
David,
minutes?
David, you should move whatever you are comfortable with in the zone you described.
I'm going to clear the moves, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. That way, in case
it will be helpful for me to take a little bit of a break in between moving the stuff I'm accustomed to, David Minury's section that I'm not fully. It'll be helpful to finish one bit and then do the next for me.
That's perfectly fine. I'll hang out here with David and Robert then.
So normally we get 8, so we get 12 because we got.
So do 8, do your usual 8, and then if you need some more time with some of the extra stuff that you have, and it looks like you only have, I don't know, maybe just another couple of units out here that you'd have to contend with, right? You don't have a whole lot. I mean, you don't have much that's left on your main front anyway, so. Yeah. All right, so Brennan, why don't you and Mitch get together and then come in and join us when you're ready for some more. And
why don't you stay in the lobby? You stay in the lobby, and we'll go to game room 1. How about that?
That sounds like a deal.
We'll see you in game room 1.
Okay, well, let me just gather myself here. That's this part. All right.
I got the timer up. But of course, I'm going to have trouble reading it for after 8 minutes. So,
all right. Where do you want to start, David?
Guess we'll start at the right and work my way around. Well, let's see. Well, let me get the. All right, I'm going to start at the bottom here, and
yeah, just go ahead and ping us.
Where the square,
yep.
The squares
where the squares are. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll start here for that. Bump. All right, so this guy's coming out of square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back into square. And same thing here, back to there. thing there, back to there. And go to there. And him back there. Him back to there. Him back to there. This guy is actually going to there. This guy is going to there. And this guy over here is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and into square. All right. And I guess I can move this commander back here, whatever. So maybe just stick him on stuff.
Yeah, put him on somebody. He's got at least a positive multiplier there.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So let's see. We're gonna do 1, 2. I'm doing these disordered guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Get him out of the way. I'm gonna try and see if I can get what's the limbering for?
Those are your light. Just go ahead and roll. I think you need to roll like 5s and 6s. So roll for so one of them limbers and one of them doesn't.
One of them limbers. Well,
roll a die. 1, 2, 3 is the top one. 4 through 6 is the bottom one.
No, it doesn't matter. They're both identical.
Oh, they are? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they are. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, 5s or 6s for the Russian light batteries.
All right. So, all right. So top one, limbered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 6. This guy is going to. And all right. Okay, so now this guy, this commander over here, I'm way over on the.
Oh, yeah. I think I see you there.
I'm grabbing a commander there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's picking up this. I'm going to be moving him, so I'm stopping my clock.
You're moving who?
I am moving this.
Oh, okay. I mean,
dragoons.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So let me take a shot at you then. I guess it's going to be a 2-to-1 shot. 61. That's good enough for a hit.
All right. And let's see. So took a hit. Increase that. And let's roll 2 dice and see if
Yeah, it should pass. Yep.
Yes. All right. So he goes here. Up. I'm restarting my clock.
Okay.
Here. All right. This guy is moving there. What else we got here? 1, 2. I'm moving this.
Right. I see it.
3, 4. Let's see where I want him. I want him to go here and unlimber. Okay. All right, stopping the clock again.
Sure, where are you at
Okay.
now?
This guy's pulling out of here.
Okay, I think that's another 2-to-1 shot for me. 34, that's a hit.
And now he's at half, isn't he?
That
Yeah.
doesn't affect.
Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
he'll just make a
All right.
regular morale check. He's happy.
So he's got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Oh, restarting the clock. Okay. So
He's moving back this way?
He's moving
Over here?
back to there.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Let's see. Is that where I want him? Actually, do I want to back that far? I might not want to back that far. Let's see. Actually, yeah, no, let's put him over next to there. Okay. All right. We've got artillery, this one here,
Mm-hmm.
moving up there. This guy here is going 1, 2, 3, 4 into 4. 5. Disordered guy. This disordered guy is going back there. This guy here, 1, 2, 3, going into line 4, 5, and let's see. Stopping the clock again.
Sure.
This guy here is going to pull back.
Oh, let's see. So I've got
let me see. Wait a
721
minute.
to.
Now let's.
3 to 1.
I'm going to keep him there.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. So restarting. All right. So we got this. And where do I want to go with him? There. And this. There. All right. Oh, no, I don't want him there. I'm trying to make a line here. Whatever. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what else I got in here. this guy.
Mhm.
So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So going up the slope is 2. Going into the woods is 2. Yeah, so it's 4 just to enter the woods hex up the slope, right?
So that's 5 to there. That's +4. Or is it
It's
+4 or
it's
+5?
it's 2 to go into the woods plus 2 for going up the slope. So it's just going to cost 4 for him to go there.
All right. 5, 6, 7.
There's not much left of that part, Assad.
No. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Is there anybody else back here that's? I think that's.
Everybody else is routed at the moment.
Turn him this way.
Where did that 6-7 musketeer come from?
He was right here.
He was there next to, so he just backed up.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I
All right.
those Russian battery, those troops must be feeling really alone right now.
They did their job. They did their job. They did
did
a lot of damage. So
Oh yeah, they
that's-
evaporated one of my battalions.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right. So I guess next is defensive fire.
Defensive fire. So Robert, you've got some here with this poor person.
That poor guy.
Over
Yeah,
there.
that's it. I think you pretty much it. So it's 14-9, which is 1.5 to 1. So here we go.
Nope.
65.
That's a palpable hit.
Yes.
Lost. Oops, that's not.
Was that their first loss or their second loss?
That's their first.
Oh, okay.
Their second.
Yeah.
No, they already had one.
There's no. Oh, there is. Okay.
It's their second.
Yeah, so they would make a morale check with a -12.
Yeah.
So they're going to disorder.
And we are disordered. And go back 3. Yeah, what the hell? We'll go right in there.
Don't forget their hit marker.
Leaving your casualties behind.
Oh,
littering the ground.
Bodies on the ground. Yep.
Pretty much.
All right.
All right, indeed. Let's see here.
You've
got one of.
Yep, I've got some shots. So, yeah, we'll do this one here. So this is going to be a 3-to-1 shot there. 66. That's going to be 2 hits.
Ouch.
Yep, and that's going to be a morale check. They'll have a -12 also.
Oh, I think I hit the wrong
Yeah,
one.
because they already had 2 hits on them, so they'll be up to 4 hits.
I didn't. Let me zoom in. There, that's a little bit. Increase. And boom, 45.
45 -12 is going to be a 25.
Oh.
What are they, a 26?
6, yeah.
Yeah, so they got to go back.
They were close to holding it. together.
All right.
All right, indeed. Let's see. I've got this guy can fire here on you there. No, actually he can't because... So I can only fire on these guys. And a 12 to 8, I can't actually do any damage to you. So that's it as far as defensive fire for me. So if you want to start and work your way across the line...
Let's see. So first, I guess we're gonna. Now, this guy I know is he was going to do something in conjunction with Brennan over there, so that's kind of gone to him. So
okay.
So I will start with this artillery here. 72, and they will join in, so that will change their defense till 5.
Yep. It's a 10 to 1 shot.
10 to 1 plus column shift plus.
It's plus good measures.
David, you'll have to draw in a new
You're
column.
guaranteed a hit. You're guaranteed 2 hits.
2 hits, actually.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
All right.
23. That's good enough for 2 hits.
There's no.
That's enough to put them on a morale check. And let's see. They're going to have a -6, so let me make a morale check for them. 35 becomes a 25. I bet you they run away.
No.
Oh, they don't. Oh.
Wow.
They probably should have. That would have been a good thing to do.
not in their cards to survive next turn.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right.
Sometimes my guys just don't know when they should die.
Yeah, right. So now we'll shoot at this from here. We've got 24, 48 plus this guy here is 7.
So you've got another 10 to 1.
1.
Yeah.
So
with a +2 now, 66.
Whoop.
That's going to be 5 hits. And that's enough to eliminate them, right? Yeah.
Vaporize.
Yep. Poof.
There goes that battalion.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. War is hell, as they say. Let's go scoop him up and dump him over here with the rest of his little compatriots. All right.
All right, and this guy gets a shot here.
Yep.
I don't know what he's got.
He's got 3 times 2. He's got 6 to 9.
Those are grenadiers.
Those are grenadiers, yeah.
Oh, you're right. Even though they don't have a symbol, so it's a 1-to-1 shot. It's 9 to 9, and that's not good enough.
And this guy is going to shoot on this here.
Okay.
He can't because he's below the slope. So you don't have a line of sight on him because you're high and he's below the edge of the slope.
Oh, yeah, he is.
So you could shoot at any of the stuff that's out here, but you couldn't shoot at him.
We're pulling a British move here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't realize that, but okay.
Well, and I basically have 2 to 1 on that, so.
Yeah, that's a good enough shot. A 43, that's good enough for a hit.
And he has to make a morale check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even, right? Yeah. All right, here we go. 36. That should be good.
Yeah,
enough.
he's fine.
I think that's all the firing I've got, right?
That's everybody that's adjacent, and you fired your artillery. So the next thing would be any assaults.
All right. Can that guy assault here since
Yeah,
he could
he
fire?
can. Yeah, because it's considered a front hex. And so you'd be hitting me in the flank. I'd have a -12 for that, and then a -6 for being half dead. So I'd bug out. I'd have to go out over the top of my colleagues to escape. You could have a whole bunch of people of mind disorder in one fell swoop.
Yeah, well, let's do that.
Okay, so I've got a -18. 24. They are going to bug out. So let's go ahead. And now what'll happen is, as soon as they go here, because it's in the zone of influence of your cavalry, they are going to rout. So I'm just going to mark them as routed. So that's going to be 1, 2. They'll go here, here, and then 3. And then let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, back that way. All right, I got to roll for this guy. No pluses or minuses. 66, he's happy. I got to roll for my cavalry. They're happy. All right.
All right, so my next assault is going to be the cavalry's going to hit them in the rear.
Okay, so you're going to hit him in the rear. I can't do anything about it. So you're just going to have your melee value improved by 50%.
And do you take a pre-melee morale
Nope,
check?
there's no preliminary morale check for cavalry versus infantry.
Okay.
So
14/18 of 56 times 1.5. Where's my calculator? All right. 14 divided by 18 times 56 times 1.5 equals 65.3333333333.
divided by 15. So you're going to have 4-to-1 odds with a +4 for your leader.
So, all right. So we got a 4-to-1 on this. Okay. All right. Boom, boom. 43.
43. So that's going to be a
51.
51, which is a DD. So I will, let's see, I'm going to lose an increment. Let me go ahead and increase that. This guy is going to go, and I'll be disordered. And then I'm going to go
Oh,
Let's
did this
see.
one move? Was that supposed to move into there?
He could have if you wanted him to, and he didn't have to
could.
make a pre-mail morale check since I failed mine. So based on the retreat rules, keeping to the least expensive terrain, I have to go this way. So I will lose an additional increment. And I will then route because I'm going through your zone of influence. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over that way. Okay. All right. And then you would mark your chap as tired.
Third.
Yep.
Third. And he's required to move in there. Now, can he change facing at all or anything? Or?
No, he would just advance in the same facing that he is right now. Yeah.
think that was my only melee.
Okay, well, those two were very successful. You basically blew a big hole in my line. And you sent some other poor chap off to Valhalla, or whatever the French equivalent is.
Yeah.
All right.
The great wine and cheese bar in the sky.
Something like that. Something like that.
To be stereotypical there. Yeah.
All right. I don't know if we have the rest of our colleagues have joined us or not. Nope, they're still playing down there. So they must be doing something exciting.
Well, let's see. While that's going on, I think this hired he moved less than half this thing, so that's going to come off.
Oh yeah, I'll clear up mine as well. He didn't move at all. He
heard a ding.
moved less than hired.
Brennan's back.
There they are.
All right. Party time.
Yep.
All right. What's on the list of excitement?
I need to take about a 3-minute mental break because we were tied up in. So I'm just going to step away and I'll be back.
Okay. And this is where I will edit into the video Brennan going off and let's see, what is he having? An edible, stiff shot of, well, he's playing the Russians, vodka, right? He's playing the Austrians, Jägermeister, maybe, right?
I might play better if he was drinking a bunch of vodka.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's moving up. He's pushing there. He's gonna give you a little bit of a challenge from the looks of it.
Yeah. His force, I was complaining. I mean, it's his cavalry is better than mine. His infantry is better than mine. His artillery is better than mine. It's like, where do I don't have some sort of advantage to sort of like get onto.
Oh, did you have, did he eliminate your cavalry or something?
Yeah, he blew him up with cannons.
Oh, with cannons. Oh, exciting.
Yeah, I charged. I mean, I opportunity charged these guys and they just evaporated.
Oh, well.
You put 3 hits on me.
Yeah,
10 to 1
well, that's
plus 10 to 1 plus 3.
Yeah. So, well, what?
So
can
maybe
you do?
Napoleon and his guns need to get over here and
Ah,
fucking knock these guys out.
I don't know that that's going to happen. So,
Oh my, the Mamluks have taken a hit.
yeah.
Or Napoleon, you need to get through this line here and get this stuff eliminated.
Oh, that's not going to happen anytime soon. There's a whole bunch of stuff I got to try to do. So we basically have to count on Robert to win the game for us.
Oh, there you go.
At this stage, it's just you and I are we just have to hold on, Mitch, and let
He is
Marshall
respecting my
sow.
attack on Poseretz, though. That was that's nice.
Well, and it was pretty obvious that that's what you had in mind, so that shouldn't be a surprise.
So that's the victory conditions. Yeah. So
Yeah. So
I guess the alternative is I could come around behind his Russians with that force. And
yeah, that's not going to do any good. So
yeah, we'll see if I can take Poseretz. It'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at those guard Jaegers are just nasty.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
it's like,
They are the
the guard should be over here fighting the guard.
well
Life
in the
guard
real
Jaegers.
battle that did happen. The
Yeah, I was going to
French
say, didn't
guard,
that happen?
yeah, the French guard and the Russian Imperial Guard did lock horns. There is there's a scenario in the game which is basically the guard versus the guard. And it's a good one. It's a fun one. I think I played it. I played it once with you, Robert, when when I first got Austerlitz. Yeah, so this would have been years ago, and I think you were playing the French, and the Russians are trying to prevent the French from like marching part of one of Soul's divisions off the map to basically hit that would be hitting the other Austrians on the other, not the Austrians, but the Russians that are down there by Telnitz and whatnot. And so they commit the guard to try to prevent this action from happening. And then Napoleon sends the guard in, the French guard in, and so it's an interesting, battle. There's not a lot of units involved, but you've got the guard artillery, you've got then the Russian guard artillery, you've got some really powerful stuff trading
And you
blows
got all
with
those
each
good
other.
morales.
Oh yeah, good
So they don't
morales,
run
and
away.
then you've
Yeah.
got what else? Good combat values and everything else. And I think when you and I played it, you'd played the French, and I think there was some rule there where if what was it, like half of the there was some rule where like a certain number of increments, if they were lost by one of the guys or the other, then then it would be a victory condition. And so I think I was pulling the Russian guard back before they tipped over that threshold. So I got away with, and there was just like one increment. I was one increment shy of you getting a victory, kind of a thing. So it's a pretty close run thing. I think when I played it with Jim, I got stuck. I had one of those big, huge, fat guard cuirassiers was trying to attack the French guard guns, and couldn't do it. So now they're tired, and then they get meleeed. Now they're exhausted, and he just had me pinned, and I just sat there, and he just blew me away turn after turn after turn, because I couldn't do much. I could try to melee, but couldn't get out of it. Kind of stuck. So, but yeah, that's a fun scenario. There's
Okay,
a lot
folks,
of fun.
I'm
There's
out.
a lot of fun little scenarios here with Austerlitz.
So did you guys go through most of the left wing and on through David's stuff?
Yeah, so we've basically done everything from about here over, including melee and all that stuff.
Okay. All right. I can move this section of troops here. I'll start up here. I'm basically moving then from here upward. So this group is going to advance to here.
Oh, that guy's got to move on you. I don't know if he's already been moved.
Yeah, the leader moved one. He was with this, but he moved over to that stack to be part of this move now.
Okay, that's fine.
So this cavalry can opportunity charge.
No, he's going to ignore you.
Okay. This leader is going to play another tailback rush. He's going to step up here, here, here. He's going to join that battalion.
Sure.
And then they're going to move forward here. This. Now Murat could opportunity charge if he wants.
No.
Okay. So now they'll move here.
So you're not moving. Oh, I thought you were with the guns. So the guns stopped.
The guns haven't moved anywhere yet.
Okay.
Already.
What's next?
Now, these cavalry regiments are going to form from line into column in this hex. But
they can't because because you'd exceed stacking limits.
Would they take a morale check?
You could pull one back, and then you could pull the other one back.
Giving you 2 artillery attacks.
Well, I mean, you've that one unit's got 19 increments in it. So
Can they accept the violation and take a morale check is the question.
Well, I don't know.
Can you voluntarily overstack?
In 3rd edition and 5th edition, typically yes, accepting the risk of the morale check.
Yeah, but there's
So
usually a
Napoleon
penalty.
can automatically overstack everything.
You can, like in those, you can overstack everything if you want to. It's usually not a good idea because you usually fail the morale check. Run away.
All right, so here I'm reading from the rules. The stacking chart provides guidance as to the maximum stacking for infantry, cavalry, and artillery in all available formations for each terrain type. If the limit provided on the stacking chart is exceeded for any reason, all individual combat formations in the overstacked hex must immediately make a morale check. Failing a morale check will cause a specific unit to disorder and retreat 3 hexes or whatever the case might be. If following the morale check there are still more increments in the hex than permitted, the last units in the hex are displaced back to the hex they entered from until the stacking limit is no longer exceeded. So my simple reading of the rule is, yeah, you can do that. So I'll get a shot at you as you depart.
Yep.
So it will be a 10-to-1 shot with a plus 18. Here we go. 45, that's going to be 5 hits.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. So rack that up on the poor Lancers. And they'll need to make a morale check for the hit, and then everyone rolls for the overcharge.
Yep. So they passed on the hit.
Yep.
And they failed
on the stack.
On the stack.
Hmm.
So they rout.
Yep.
Which is better than staying there and getting blasted. So they're out.
Mm-hmm.
And remind me, how far do they route? Is it movement allowance?
Yeah, it's going to be their full movement allowance. It's only in melee where it like specifies in the melee matrix that it's, 10 hexes.
Weren't each unit supposed to take the check?
Yeah, you should check for the hussars. They were separate.
Okay, so they passed.
They've got a -4, but they've got a better than a 22. So. Yeah.
So now the hussars are continuing their move
Yep.
into the rear to try to recover. So that was 3 for the formation change 4. They actually are only on a tired, so if they fall back just a little bit, they'll recover. That's nice.
Yeah.
Right. Less than half their movement.
Yeah.
And they've got, so that you're looking at like 8 movement points.
8 movement points.
Yeah. So they can move back another 5 clear terrain.
What's the cavalry stacking limit? It's 18, right?
It is 18.
Okay, so they're going to move back somewhere. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that was interesting. Okay, actually, that's a good enough. Okay. These other units are going to figure out what they're going to do over here.
Yeah, I took care of these 2 down here. They were just exhausted. I didn't think
so they're just like recovering kind of thing.
Right. This one hasn't moved. if you want that one up in there.
This battalion, the infantry battalion.
The infantry battalion.
Thanks. He's looking for help. I think it's time for the Austrians to boldly stand in the front line here. They'll try this.
Well, I routed those two out of here.
Okay, so we shouldn't count on them being really involved much.
Yeah, we should not have anybody involved.
Not having any action.
Kind of have a bubble there.
Yep. Okay, one of Ed Wimble's time bubbles. It's like
Exactly.
Dr. Who.
Temporal bubble.
Temporal bubble.
Actually, what would have happened over here, Eric, was this and was going to combine in a fire on the infantry there, but we already took care.
Yeah.
And I vaporized one other battalion.
Was that with that close range artillery?
Yeah, with the Buxhaudens.
Yeah, that was pretty wicked.
66.
Yeah.
A natural 66.
A 66. Good stuff. Good roll. All right.
Boom.
Yeah, David's had two good nights of die rolls.
Good stuff, David. Way to be.
Yeah, at Colon, he did very well, too.
I'm short a battalion somewhere. Help. That is the last place any of those guys really want to go. Oh dear. The Guards Grenadiers, where do I put them? They will go here and form a line, but not with their horse artillery.
Keep a reserve.
Yep, yeah, reserve. Reserve. Did this unit move yet?
Which one?
Yeah, it's got a move marker on it.
It does. Okay, so I guess
Yeah.
it did. I guess we figured it.
Yes, that was what he was down here further, and I moved him
Okay.
up there
All right.
towards you. Yep.
This is gonna be an interesting turn coming up. None of it is perfect really for anybody.
Yeah.
This will be interesting.
Well, that'll get us in the mood for Gettysburg.
Yep. Yeah, there are like some direct cavalry charges possible, all kinds of weird stuff here. So That's not very good. All right, all done.
All right. So we've got a little bit of defensive fire. I think we just have this chap here, right? So I am 7, and you've got a fire defense of 7, so it's a 1-to-1 shot. 62, that's good enough for a hit. When do your Grenzers check on odds or evens?
Good question. I don't know.
Even. I just looked it up. They're pretty good.
They are the Austrians' best units. Yep.
Yeah. All right.
This unit's going to make a.
That's a sensible move. Yes.
Yes. And then.
That's it for me.
defensive
So
fire?
just go shooting away.
The Grenzers will fire at them. I think it's 2-to-1. Wait a
So
minute.
you got 20. Yeah, 20 to 10, 2-to-1. 54.
Plus
That's
canister,
good enough.
canister 2.5-to-1. They miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this battery will fire at cavalry 2, 4, 5.
So you're gonna have
4-to-1.
what is it? Yeah, 4-to-1.
4-to-1. 4-to-1. 53.
That's good enough for at least one hit, maybe more. Let's take a look. 4-to-1.
It's 2.
Yep, 2 hits. All right, make a morale check. 26. They should be fine. They got a decent later there as well. All right,
Hey,
what's next?
Keenmeyer fires 2-to-1 at Murat. He missed.
Okay.
And then this battery will fire at half the guards over there. That's probably a hit. Here.
Well, what are you at? You're 4-to-9?
Yeah.
So you're 1-to-2. 64 is. That's a hit.
I blinked him. Wow.
Hmm.
And
Right.
then this guy will fire at the other hex of the guards. And he missed.
Okay.
All the big batteries did their stuff, right? Like this unit fired and stuff.
Yep, they all did their thing.
All right, I think we're done.
Cool. All right, did you have any assaults?
You know, Keenmeyer might be the better part of valor trying to attack Murat and losing. Keenmeyer, except that then if you retreat, does he have to take the hex?
No, I think it's optional for him to advance.
Okay. Then he will launch a melee against Murat and the Dragoon.
Okay, then I will simply.
He's hoping to lose and run.
Yeah, no, I would just retreat before combat because I could do that.
Okay. Does that make them out of move or tired
Nope.
or anything?
Because it's less than one thing.
Okay. And when skirmishers move in a retreat before combat, do they get tagged?
They do if they're moving like multiple hexes. So usually, like the skirmishers are going to be retreating, 2 or 3 hexes, and like when they were in the woods and stuff, they're burning up a bunch of their movement points.
Should we just check the rules quickly on cavalry retreat before combat? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I mean any retreat before combat.
It's different edition to edition.
Yeah. So the unit exercising may retreat up to 1/2 its movement rate, but may not move any closer to the enemy. If a unit retreats more than 1 hex at the end of its retreat, place a blink counter on top signifying it has expended movement potential for the next friendly turn. This blink counter is removed immediately after the next friendly movement phase. There's no other
Very good.
effect.
Okay. Yeah. Very good. All right. Keenmeyer regrets having done that. Help on the flanks. But so it is. Okay. He was a pawn, a sacrificial pawn to help the cavalry get out.
Yeah. Well, and the one
It's a
thing
little-
is that those guys, the avant-garde, don't have a level. So they could all get destroyed and you wouldn't care because I don't think they're part of the Austrian contingent in the same way that your little white jacketed guys are.
But it's still a really good battalion, and it's going to be sad to see what happens to them.
Then I will spare it. I will feel magnanimous.
You can, or you could take them prisoner and give them medals for that move.
I will. Yes, I'm sure Marat will invite them to his tent after the battle and have a lovely dinner.
It's what happened to Prince Andrei in War and Peace after this.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for assaults and things.
Okay, so then that just leaves us with a whole bunch of recoveries to do.
Yeah.
So I think we want to probably start furthest from the action, and that's going to be over
Tell you what I'm
here,
gonna do.
probably on the road to
mark
Austerlitz.
things.
What's
I'm
that?
gonna mark things moved. I'm gonna mark things moved, and as you roll them, we can mark them as moved. Okay. That way we don't double up on somebody.
Okay. Well, do you want to do? We've got this. It looks like there's some Cossacks back here that need to do something.
Who's that?
You've got Cossacks here. There's people here in the woods. So over here, like the road to Austerlitz.
Yeah. This unit, yeah, I'll roll
Yep.
for his recovery. That's a no.
Nope.
This one.
He's got a minus 16, I think.
No joy.
Yeah.
No joy.
No.
Now we're here. That's a maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Bagration counters it. Yep, they're back. There's some of your better Cossacks. They've only got a morale in the 35s as opposed to the 40s.
Yeah, the Cossacks end up being—they're pretty capable actually in this game. They're, they fight pretty well as light cavalry against other cavalry. They're not really good against formed infantry.
Right. My question would be like, and this is the problem we have with so many of them. 63, that guy should be good. All right.
Which guy was that?
That was the Uhlans.
That was a very happy rally because that's a big unit.
Yep.
Which unit was it? Can you flash it?
That was the big 19, what is it, 1913?
Oh,
Yeah. All right, let's go down here then.
Okay.
I think we're into David's stuff at this point.
Okay.
okay.
So he's going to have a minus 18.
So,
Nope. He's going to need to find a place to shelter.
where's that go?
You can put him in the
Yeah,
woods
that way.
here, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. This one here.
Yep.
Oh,
12.
boy, I'm in.
Sheesh. Yep, he's going to have to run away. All right, how about this guy there? He's got a minus 18 as well. So that's going to be a 31. He's a 26. He recovers. Miracles happen.
Miracles happen. This one here.
Yep. Another minus 18. That's going to be a 24.
No,
Oh, he's a 32. He's going to keep running.
All right. This one.
He's got a -12. Hey, he's happy.
This one.
He's going to have a -18.
Nope.
He's going to keep going.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops.
Let's see. This guy's got a -3. Oh, he's good. All right.
I had a quick question.
Yep.
So these units that retreated over here,
Yep.
conceivably, that's closer to my units over here. I mean, can they retreat that direction, or do they have to go this way?
Are they within 15 of your units over there?
No, but I don't think that's a rule, is it?
Well,
I'm just trying to make sure I understand things correctly. I'm not saying that that's, an unfair thing, but I'm just making sure I understand things correctly.
that is a good question. Let's take a quick look and see.
To be absolutely mathematical about it, it's actually very poorly described for this large situation. And I tried to get Dennis Spores to answer it, and he dodged. It's badly written. To be topological and calculus oriented about it, if the enemy army is taken in anything more than a semicircle, the entire army starts surrendering, which is wrong, right? Because you're not allowed to move, quote, closer. What they do in Regs 30 to solve that is they define what distance means. And what distance means is the closest distance to an enemy unit. Here they just say the distance to any enemy unit. And that means that even one 400 hexes away on the far side of the board can cause that lasso surrender.
Mm-hmm.
It's a major definitional language gap in the writing of the rules.
Yeah, so this is the sentence that Brennan is referring to. It says, they must end their movement further away from all enemy formations than when they began. So technically, those guys shouldn't have gone that way because they were moving closer to the enemy units that were over on your side of the map. So
That they have no idea it's there.
Exactly.
I mean, it's absurd. I get this.
Yeah.
But so that's my principal question was maybe they should retreat, towards their.
Yeah, I think you are correct, and then that they should have gone that way.
Okay.
Although, it's.
I mean,
I'm not asking anybody to redo anything. I'm just.
part of it, they can't see anybody over there, and they can see the trees.
Yeah,
so
but
logical, they're supposed to be heading away from,
Yeah, there's trees over here too. So.
I mean, we can adjust them down that way.
Yeah, I would just say probably pick them up and plunk them down over here. Yeah.
So somewhere.
Yep, that'll good. That's good. Okay. All right, let's carry on. You've got this chap over here, I think is next in queue, and he's going to have a -1, so he should be good. No, actually more than that. So he's got a -12, but a +5, so a -7. So that's going to be a 32.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Yeah. All right, let's do this chap here that's next to him. So he's going to have a -12, but a +3, so a -9 altogether. 35. Now he's going to keep bugging out. All right, let's do this guy here. Oh, you want to do that one? Sure.
Yeah.
By the creek. So he's going to have a -18. That's going to be a 26. No, that's going to be a 16. He's going to keep going.
Yeah. All right. This one here.
Okay. Minus 18. It's going to be a 21.
No.
No.
I don't have any 21s.
Yeah. No, Brennan took all of those guys.
All right.
I gave them all to David Minuro.
All right.
No.
Yeah, that one's going to keep going too.
Let's see what goes.
Oh, no.
This one. No.
Oh. What did you roll for, Brennan?
This Austrian battalion under Emperor Franz.
Oh, okay. So he's got to keep running, I guess.
Yeah, I got to figure out which way he's going.
Yeah.
And how far he is. He may be far enough back to be out of reach.
Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, we've got French units in the woods here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15 hexes there.
Yeah, he faded back. He
Yeah,
faded back.
yeah. All right. 45. Where were you at with that one?
I was that one. That's probably not.
That's going to be a minus 16. So that's going to be, no, that's in the 20s there. Okay. 55 minus 18, that's going to be a 25. 26, wouldn't you know it? Nope. Okay.
No.
That's another, yeah, that's a 12.
Maybe there should be some sort of qualifier that a unit's not within like 30 hexes. It has no influence on the unit retreating or something like that.
All it needs is a quality like that. That's been terrible language in a
So
lot of
that's going to be a
rules
21, so that's no good.
1980.
I think Regs 30 uses a similar language.
Regs 30, I think, beautifully says the closest.
Hey, he
enemy unit.
recovered.
So that creates a really nice function that pushes you 1 hex away each move. It's actually a pretty good one. It's very clear. Okay. You have to read it and think about it, but after you do, it's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Who's next?
We'll do this one here.
Okay. Nope, he's going to keep going.
This one.
Hey, he recovered.
Kind of lucky because he would have had to go over the top of that guy you just rallied.
Yes, and that happens sometimes. You've got somebody up here. He's got a leader on top of him, so just roll and see what we get. He's got a minus 18, but a plus something maybe for the leader. $46. That's going to be a 16. 22. No, they're going to keep going. So they would go down this way using the most economical terrain.
Oh, they don't retreat through the woods?
No, they try to take the most economical terrain first and avoid going over their friends second. Okay, you got this guy here who's routed. He's got a minus 10. 52, that should bring him back. All right, and now we get to, I think, all of your disordered people.
Yeah.
So we can start, I guess, with this guy. He's going to be minus 15.
Okay.
Nope, he's going to bug out.
One, two, five, 6, 7.
Yeah, you just put him right here or there. Yeah, that works.
All right. So this one.
Yep. Nope, he's going to bug out.
A little good, a little bad.
And this one there.
Yep. Oh, he's happy.
And
Which way do you want him facing?
here.
Oh, before you do that, go ahead and get him facing whatever.
So they come back
go.
in column, right?
Yep, they come back in column. Unlike bar, where they can come back in line or whatever you want them to be.
Yeah. Any valid single hex formation.
All right, you got a minus 15 for that guy.
Minus 15. Yeah.
Oh, he's happy.
Oh, they're happy.
All right, the other guy's going to be the same thing, minus 15.
This one, I hope.
61. Hey, he should be fine. Yep.
6.
Yep. And then you got this guy here. It's the last one. $51. That's going to be 20.
Half going.
Yeah, it's going to be like a 23. Yeah, he's a 26, so he's going to route.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that it?
It appears to be the case. I mean, unless Brennan wants to roll for my guys like he was doing last turn.
I'm not that far gone tonight. It's not midnight yet.
All right. Well, I think that takes care of things. So let's go ahead and remove the move button. And we will go ahead and save the game. And this is Austerlitz. End of Allied 220 turn. All right. Well, cool. Well, we've only got, I think, about another 4 or 5 turns, and then the game is over. The sun sets on Austerlitz.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how much we can get done here. I did have a chance to look at the scenario rules for Jena, the ones that were there at the Bataille.me site. And so it looks like they have stuff very similar to what we had used, where some of those light avant-garde groups can try to roll for initiative. I seem to remember us using that function when we were doing it. So Cool. Anything
Alright.
else?
Did you move the time?
Oh, no, you're right. We do need to move the clock to the 2:40 turn. There are a lot of dead things on the counter, on the board. So, all right, let's save it again. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that takes care of that. Anything else exciting?
I only lost 1 unit this turn. I'm going to call that a good turn.
Well, I lost a unit, and then I had a couple routes, so I'm making up for things on your end of the battlefield. So
Seems like whenever you turn, I lose 3 units. So I'm pretty happy in about 2 leaders. So this was a better turn that way.
What? You're supposed to have your leaders get shot and blown off their horses every